Thank you for joining with me today for the meditation of Lesson 79. Go ahead and sit with your back supported, head and neck free. Start with your 4x breath, breathing in through the nose for a count of 4. Hold it for an instant, and then exhale for a count of 8. Hold it at the bottom of the breath for an instant, and repeat that 4 times. So if your eyes are not closed, I would go ahead and close them. Today we will ask what the problem is and what is the answer to it. We will not assume that we already know. We will try to free our minds of all the many different kinds of problems we think we have. We will realize that we have only one problem, which we have failed to recognize. We will ask what it is and wait for the answer. We will be told. Then we will ask for the solution to it, and we will be told. Let me recognize the problem so it can be solved. Let me recognize the problem so it can be solved. What is stated in this and the following lesson is that there is only one problem, although the world tells us that there are many. The problem is the mind's belief we are separated from God and on our own. To repeat earlier discussions, the ego takes the single thought of separation, teaches us it is not in our minds but in the world, fragmenting the thought into billions and billions of different expressions of the one problem, each calling for a particular answer. Each problem thus commands attention, demanding to be solved in its own way. This is an extremely frustrating situation because the true problem remains hidden in our minds, buried beneath the almost infinite number of external concerns that present themselves to us over and over and over again. This ensures that the external problem can never really be solved when we think of it that way, as all these problems, right? Let's rise above the ego's battleground and survey its purpose for the body and the world. We understand that the ego made the body to present us with an almost endless number of problems, physical and psychological, each of which demands solution. What a massive and successful distraction from the mind, the source of the problem and the solution of peace. So be not deceived by the form of the problems today. Whenever any difficulty seems to rise, tell yourself quickly, let me recognize this problem so it can be solved. Then try to suspend all judgment about what the problem is. If possible, close your eyes for a moment and ask what it is. You will be heard and you will be answered. So this underscores the need to move beyond the form of the problem, recognizing that all problems are the same. It is this simplicity that characterizes A Course in Miracles and Jesus' teaching. Despite the apparent number of problems that confront us, there remains only one, the belief that we are right and Jesus is wrong. Separation is the reality and oneness the illusion. We now gladly tell him we are happy to be wrong. Our judgments were based on illusions, and so we defer at last to his true judgment. Only this shift will bring us peace. And isn't that what we're looking for? And it's ours, just like that. Thank you so much for joining with me. Have a beautiful day. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow.